What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, there's a lot of people hitting me up saying, hey, Ego, what's going on? Is Manny Pacquiao coming back? And let's take a look at a new media style. So I'm on his verified, evident by the blue check mark, his verified page on Facebook. And Manny Pacquiao, this is what he put on his page 3 hours ago. Emmanuel Depedran Pacquiao, Senator of Philippines, press statement. There is no truth to media reports that I'm planning to take a leave from my Senate duties just to fight again atop the ring. I want to make it clear, my priority is my legislative works. My next fight has not yet been discussed. Should there be any, I'll make sure it will not interfere with my Senate duties. When I ran for senator last May 9 elections, I made a promise to be present in all sessions. I owe it to the people. If ever I decide to fight again, rest assured it will happen when Congress is on recess, so there's no need for me to go and leave. So that's coming from Manny Pacquiao. Now, this is interesting news because there's different reports and different people talking, saying that Bob Arum is saying there's a date. Pacquiao's coming back either October or November. And you see Pacquiao, I'm not going to come back. So he's basically saying Bob Arum is lying when it comes to this. At least for this moment. I mean, he just said it right here. They're saying Arum is saying that he has a date and Pacquiao got permission. And then 3 hours ago, Pacquiao put, I want to make it clear, my priority is my legislative works. There is no truth to the reports that I'm planning to take a leave to fight again. So, I mean, I'm going to have to go with the actual fighter, what he's telling me. Do I think a possibility for Pacquiao to come back? Yes, I do think it's a option. I just don't know. And I think maybe Manny Pacquiao is being serious, and I really think he'll fight again. But it sounds like he wants to put his best foot forward, just like he did as a fighter, for his congressional duties. And I respect that. He's already given his life and a ton to the game. I mean, I was watching the Pacquiao documentary where they were basically saying Pacquiao, I mean, he's been fighting for a while. In the Philippines, he was so small that he was putting like weights in his pocket and weighing in with pants and like weighted pockets to make weight to fight bigger men and stuff. So he's given a large chunk of his life to the sport of boxing. It would be great if he returned. I don't think the Bradley 3, even though he looked good in the fight, knocked him down twice, I don't think that was the best exit, just because it wasn't a fight people were looking forward to. If he were to beat one of the young crop of fighters, I think that would be great. For my thoughts, if he is to come back, Bob Arum has kind of expressed this. He says there's a surprise. This, you have to learn when you've been doing this. I've been doing this a long time, so I know the signs. And some recent Bob interviews, Arum is basically saying, oh, I don't have Jesse Vargas's opponent, but there'll be some announcements, some surprises coming soon, because they were asking him about the Kell Brook fallout, since that didn't work out and pan out for Jesse Vargas. And Arum was basically saying, I have some surprises. Jesse will probably come back in October, November. So, I mean, you put two and two together. If Pacquiao does come back, that looks like it's a highly logical type of opponent. I don't really want to see Pacquiao versus Jesse Vargas. I was okay with Vargas versus Kell Brook. I just don't want to see Pacquiao. I mean, that's not a fight that really interests me. And it may be a fight that they get, like something that Pacquiao should be favored to win. Vargas has a belt, Bradley's old belt, because Bradley got stripped of it when he fought Pacquiao a third time. He took the money fight and lost the fight that he had won by beating Jesse Vargas for the vacant belt. And he wasn't able to face his then mandatory Saddam Ali because he was fighting Pacquiao. So he got stripped or removed of the belt or whatever. And Jesse Vargas now has it. So it's a title fight, so they're going to try to sell it like that, I feel. However, my personal taste, if Maidana comes back, which they're saying he may, I would love Pacquiao versus Maidana. Danny Garcia, he has a belt as well, and I think that's a fun fight for the fans. A counterpuncher with power, who's young, strong, and a rapid, fast guy like Pacquiao, tons of experience, far more athletic and fast than Danny Garcia. Bob Arum already says Broner's out of the picture. I didn't really care for that fight, but I would watch it because of the spectacle and the build-up. Keith Thurman, I mean, he looked good versus Sean Porter. I would even watch a Sean Porter fight. Errol Spence Jr., and I know that would never happen, but Errol Spence Jr. is another fight that I would like. So there's a ton of fights that I would like for Pacquiao, and Jesse Vargas really isn't the ticket. Amir Khan, possibly, not really, just because he got knocked out brutally by Canelo. Canelo is an option that's been discussed in the past. I just think it would never work because I don't think Pacquiao wants to go beyond 152 pounds, because he said when he fought Margarito, that was one of the toughest fights of his life, and that was against Margarito. We know Canelo is fundamentally more sound than a Margarito. He's younger, he's strong, he just knocked out Khan. So I don't think they'll ever be able to agree on the weights, even though Canelo's fighting Liam Smith at 154. If Pacquiao doesn't come to the full 154, which he's not really known for doing, coming up to in weight and going to the full weights per se, because he has a lot of catch weights and things like that, where he was at the weight and people had to jump up to fight him. So I don't think the Canelo fight will come off. Crawford, I would love to see that. If Crawford gets past Victor Postal, I don't think Victor Postal, if he beats Crawford, I don't think that'll happen because they have the same trainer, Freddie Roach. But if Crawford's victorious, then hell yeah, I would love to see Terrence Crawford, and that's the deserving type of payday for him. Terrence Crawford, if he beats Victor Postal, he's worthy of it. You can't say nothing. He beat Gamboa, Olympic gold medalist. So if he beats Victor Postal on top of some of the other wins along the way, then he definitely deserves it to me. So to me, those are my top picks: Maidana, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr., Keith Thurman, any guy like that. Danny Garcia. I really don't want to see Jesse Vargas, but let me know what you think. As of now, Pacquiao says his main mission is the Senate, and let me know if you think he'll come back. I definitely do. I think Bob Arum has a lock on Pacquiao, and I think he's gonna try to get some more fights out of him. And Pacquiao, this is just my personal opinion, I don't think Pacquiao, people are going to get mad at this, I don't think he's the businessman that Mayweather is. I don't think he made, like, even when he signed, at the point, you notice everybody else not named Pacquiao, major marquee fighters, like pay-per-view level fighters, all of them left Top Rank when they got big enough to do it, or when they just wanted to separate. Oscar De La Hoya did it, Miguel Cotto did it, Floyd Mayweather did it, and arguably they did better. They got, you know what I mean, Oscar and Floyd left Top Rank, and then they fought each other, and then Mayweather's clearly been on a roll with high pay-per-view paydays ever since. Cotto, he has Cotto Promotions, and he left for a period of time, fought Mayweather, then he actually came back to Top Rank and used them for a couple fights like Delvin Rodriguez to build him back up, and then he left him again, and now he's with Rock Nation, you know what I'm saying? And Pacquiao's the only one that kind of stayed. So I think Pacquiao is at a superstar level where he doesn't, well, now it's too late because he's probably under contract, but before he re-signed that contract extension, I think he was in a position where he had enough star power where he didn't have to sign the extension. He could have had Pacquiao Promotions and then still use Top Rank. I'm not saying he has to abandon them, but he didn't have to sign to them like exclusively, just like Cotto. That's how Cotto got the Rock Nation deal, because he wasn't exclusive. It was Cotto Promotions, like in partnership with Top Rank. They put together the Delvin Rodriguez fight and did all the promotional duties, while Cotto Promotions was like a joint party to it. Let me know what you guys think. Will Pacquiao come back? I think he probably will, because I don't think his situation is like a Mayweather where he's kind of calling the shots. He hasn't received the same paydays as Mayweather, so he'll probably come back, in my opinion. Drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. What do you want to see next from Pacquiao? As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.